Hi, this is Mark Billy, and we have not done a video in a while. No, keep eating your hat. I don't need you to talk.
I was fisting my mouth.
Oh, you're fisting your mouth through the hat. Well, continue doing that. I got my own thing going over here. We went and saw a couple movies recently. If you are actually one of the 3 people who follow our channel, you realize we haven't been doing a lot of movie reviews, but that doesn't mean we haven't been seeing movies. We went and saw Get Out. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I wouldn't put it at like an 8 or a 9, but definitely above a 5.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see what Jordan Peele's going to be doing next.
Yeah,
honestly.
I hope it's horror again.
Yeah, actually it is. That's the one he's in talks of. I think that he's got suspense down pretty well. That's our quick little non-review of Get Out. Good enough. I'll write it. Good, not bad. Good, not bad will come up over the screen.
Okay.
And then, what else did we see? Trainspotting 2.
One of the best sequel movies I've ever seen.
Yes, actually. When it comes to living up to the successor, this is like Wayne's World 2 to me. This is like same exact flaws, same exact positives.
Only
nailed
this
it.
one had like a 20-year gap.
Yeah, that's a 20-year gap.
So if you
guys didn't know, Trainspotting 2 came out, and 20 years later, it takes place 20 years later as well, and if you liked the first Trainspotting, which I put it around like an 8, honestly, the first Trainspotting, I'm going to put this one around the exact same.
Yeah.
The characters, the world, the way, that's my cat trying to get in through the door, the way they explore drug use, heroin, drug addiction, shit like that, they nail out of the park. Some of the story is really pointless, just like the first one, but
life is somewhat pointless.
But no, yeah, and that just gives up again is there isn't always an interesting thing going on. Sometimes you're just being a piece of shit, fucking shooting up heroin and watching babies die. Yeah. It's just just another Friday in Scotland, heroin land. Fucking Scotland. Anyways, that was my bad Scottish accent. Did we see anything else? I feel like we went and saw something else that we didn't review. Did we review Power Rangers?
Yeah, we reviewed Ghost in the Shell, didn't we?
Yeah, we reviewed Ghost in the Shell. I didn't think we reviewed Power Rangers.
No, we did.
We did?
Yeah, we did. Pretty sure. If we did, we'll put a link in the description. If we didn't, fuck you.
He really hated it.
Just kidding.
I just thought it was bad. He really didn't like it.
So bad.
He really didn't like it. I don't think we reviewed it. I honestly don't.
I think we did.
No, I think that you blocked it out and just thought we did. Okay, anyways, coming up in a second,
the crispy
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, right after this. Actually, like my voice fucking broke there. That went all distorty. It was great.
So we went to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Put your fucking hat on. Right, there you go.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2! Directed by
James Gunn.
Starring
James Gunn. Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. Starring
Dave Bautista. Zoe Saldana. Karen Gillan. Michael Rooker. Bradley Cooper. And Vin Diesel. And that was all the Guardians. Oh, Kurt Russell was in this one too, and I love him. Shit. I'm out.
Sean Gunn. You missed Sean Gunn.
He didn't star in it.
I love Sean Gunn.
No, me too.
Captain's got T-stuff.
He's Kirk.
I know he's Kirk. I love Sean Gunn.
Gilmore Girls. But
I love Sean Gunn so much. Honestly, my favorite line of the first Guardians is "Captain got T-stuff," and that's him. It just owns that fucking. It's so good. Okay, anyways, Mark, Billy, hello the internet. It was Unprofessional Movie Reviews, where we unprofessionally review movies, and we drank a little bit of tequila, went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's my birthday, and now we're drinking light beer. Thank you. I successfully am older than Kurt Cobain ever was.
And never will be.
And never will be, because he got shot in the face. Not having that conversation. Nope. Not having that conversation.
Never mind.
Moving on. Boom. The way that this works is We're going to ask you guys to click like, subscribe, do all that internet stuff. We have a lot of movie reviews, like 100 or 200. We got a lot of movie reviews. Watch them if you haven't watched any. So on and so forth. The way this works is we're going to discuss the negatives of a movie and then the positives. And before that, we're going to be doing a quick little synopsis, and then we're going to end it with a tailorized review. There's a loud truck out that window.
Out of 10 and stuff.
I'm going to shut this window.
All right,
give a synopsis.
All right. I really don't want to spoil anything. So based on the trailers,
which actually spoiled quite a bit.
Did it? Okay. Well, I didn't pick up on a lot of that. Why don't you do it?
I'll do it. The Guardians are back. You got Rocky, you got Drax, you got Gamora, you got Star-Lord, and you got Groot. Groot's a baby Groot. And they are tasked by some gold perfect bitches to do some gold perfect shit. And they piss him off, and they're getting hunted around the galaxy, and Star-Lord meets Kurt Russell, who's his real dad.
Is that in the trailer?
Yep. It's in the first trailer.
I don't know that.
It's the ending of it.
I'm your father.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, spoiler! He's like, first 5 minutes. Like, don't worry about it. It's literally, right away. It's a pre-beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's right away. Kurt Russell is Star-Lord's dad. Get over it. It's right away at the beginning. Okay, let's do it. Negative.
Plot holes!
Yeah.
Fucking plot holes!
Fucking lots of
God
plot holes.
damn it!
Lots of plot holes.
Why?
No, there's lots of plot holes.
The biggest plot hole in the whole movie, I'm sorry, this is going to be spoilery, I don't care. The planet.
Oh.
How does it not, does it have multiple consciousnesses or not? Can it only focus on one thing at a time or not? Pick one.
If you don't know what we're talking about, then it's spoilery, and I'm not going to explain it, but he's got a point.
Pick one.
I got another one. Ready? This one really pissed me off. And this is very spoilery, and I didn't want to talk about it on camera, but I'm going to. So I'm not going to speak about when this happens or anything.
Wait. I'm going to try to guess it. Don't look. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's looking through my hand. You got it right. And I'm not going to... This is actually kind of a really big moment. But there's a space suit, and there's only one space suit
and
for
only
two
one
characters.
Suit.
Yeah, but as established in the first one specific character, Star-Lord, always has a space suit. He just can go click. Yes, I know. Go click.
God.
And he's like, no.
And
why can't he also have one? Why can't he
it.
also have one? He can. Just clicky. It really pissed me off, and if they would have just mentioned it, if he would have, he already had the spacesuit on, if he would have clicked and just couldn't give the spacesuit to somebody, that's one thing. But they didn't. It's like they ignored something that was a really big moment in the first one.
Yeah.
Now, I'm done with plot holes because they're way too spoilery, but that's not the only one.
No, those are the two biggest
ones. Those are the two big ones.
They
and they're the two
plot
spoilery ones, and I'm sorry if we ruined something. If you go and watch it in a couple days, if you didn't already watch it tonight, you'd be like, oh, this is the one they were talking about.
It
was spoiled you 10 seconds. I got a really big one.
Okay.
Pacing is fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. Honestly, this is my biggest negative, and this is what knocked it down. I got really big positives, and I love the positives, but pacing kills me. It does, fast. Bad villain, I can overlook a bad villain, and that seems like a really big one. I can even overlook a bad dialogue, believe it or not, as long as the story holds up, or other way around. I can overlook bad story if the dialogue holds up. If I can't follow something, I'm out. If it's incoherent in any way, I'm fucking done. And when shit's just kind of too we're in the big battle now? Is this the main? When did they get here? How did they all meet up? What's going on right now? And then it's like, oh, we are in the big battle. And then when I'm falling asleep because we're on our 15th minute of action without any dialogue besides quippy quips, I'm fucking bored.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be bored in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. The first one is my favorite Marvel movie over the Avengers, over any of them. And it pissed me off that I was fighting sleep during an action scene in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more negative. Do you have any more? But yeah, pacing's fucked.
Some of the green screening during the combat scenes is really, really hokey. It just looks bad.
Not only during the combat scenes, one of the what do they call them? Subtle CGIs when it's just like a random background.
Oh yeah. There's a shot with Gamora. And
Gamora and Nebula like look outside of a shot, and I was like, nice Vertigo fucking Hitchcock painting behind you.
It was really weird.
Yeah, it was very off-putting.
Yeah.
Like, I was like...
I'm surprised that you caught the exact same
shot. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the only one, but yeah, to launch off what you're saying, of just, of the green screening, I'm going to say just the character CGI, Rocket, most of the time was good, but he had those moments where he looked like a cartoon, which is a step back, because he doesn't have those moments at all in the original that I can remember. Baby Groot always looked good, though. I won't talk shit, but besides that, a lot of the fight scenes are CGI mess. Mm-hmm. So that to go off your green screen of the CGI,
and
CGI
you brought
mess.
something up about like cartoony, and it reminded me of another thing. There's a thing that happens in movies sometimes where they're like, what are the odds we're going to make it out of this alive? Oh, 1 in a billion. Okay, let's do it anyway. Fuck it. And then they go for it, and they miraculously survive. They did that like 8 times this movie.
Yeah, literally a lot of times.
And came out without a scratch every time.
Yeah, one of the times I was okay with it, because it was kind of the big main one, and it was kind of adorable, but all the other times it's like...
Well, one time they were like...
I'm going to go through this asteroid field that's like also mines.
Yeah.
And our ship's going to get destroyed.
They call it quantum asteroids.
Yeah, quantum meteors.
What more pseudoscience-y term could you use?
That's like, hand me the microspace or microverse battery.
Yeah, exactly.
Really. And that's not, I got a couple other negatives, But
the one I wanted to specifically bring up, there's one where they're jumping, they're doing like light speed jumping, only it's like portal jumping, and they're like, it's not good for your body to do it more than 50 times. So, you just said it to go over 700! Whoa!
But it was actually super funny. I actually love that scene. I loved that scene! I thought it was great.
Somebody should have had a third arm, that's all I'm saying.
Well, okay, that would have been cool. But I just like the...
And then they cut away and come back to it.
They're still doing it. I actually like that scene.
It made me laugh. It did make me laugh, but they shouldn't have come out of it.
You were laughing so much.
The only thing that happened
I felt so bad for the guy sitting
Baby
next to you.
Groot puked. That's it.
Okay, that was good. We're gonna laugh at puke.
Okay.
I got one more negative.
Yeah, good.
The gold people. Why are they?
I liked them.
Why are they in this movie?
What
was the fucking point of those bad guys?
I didn't like that they were so prevalent to the plot. I didn't like that.
They didn't have shit for the plot.
They kept coming. They kept threatening shit though.
But no, they were like. I know you don't get this reference, but our one audience member might. They were like Jason Statham in the last Fast and the Furious movie where they're doing other shit. Kurt Russell's in that too. But they're doing other shit, and then out of nowhere, he's just behind them shooting at them. They're like, what the fuck? He's here? And then he blows up one of their main characters and just drives off. Also, that's what they were doing.
Also, the gold people are those that hired Yondu to go after.
I know. Beginning of the plot.
Sovereign, by the way.
But about halfway through the movie, and this is about when it took a turn for me, about halfway through the movie, they weren't the big bad anymore.
No.
There was a very plot-wise important big bad now, and they're still like, no!
They're like the Sandman in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, and about that could have seen that too.
Yeah. or Eddie, because wasn't Venom was the main bad guy if I remember correctly in that movie. But then there's also Sandman and also Eddie.
Dude, talk about pacing problems. Yeah. Like, if we compared these, this would get a 10 out of 10 compared to Spider-Man 3's pacing problems. Okay, we did 11 minutes on negatives. We do not hate this movie. No. We have a lot of positives. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm kidding. No.
Jokes.
Positives.
This movie's got jokes.
Hilarious.
Not all the jokes land, and the ones that don't land are really bad. But
no, I actually liked it because they were so.
No,
dude, I heard crickets in the audience once. I was like, "This is hilarious."
Well, in my opinion, the jokes that didn't land really didn't land, and they were really like just out of touch and they were lame.
But of course there were 3 out of the 80 jokes
per second.
Yeah. No. This was like 70s SNL type. Bam, 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 joke. And honestly, it's because those characters are like that, as they are. But, I mean, it does get a little obsessive. But this is a negative. This is a positive. They did really fucking land. And when they did, there was a couple...
Bradley Cooper's voice acting is so fucking funny. God, he still got it.
Yeah, and I'm going to get to that. Once we get to performances, we usually start with performances. But on the humor... I had a couple, not only knee slappers, but I started knee and started clapping from how funny some stuff was. And it would just, oh man. I think it was we see it in the trailer, but when Drax is like, do me. And then she just like, ah! No, when she's just laughing with him at Star-Lord. Laugh by fucking...
Never have I felt such humor!
And honestly... Give Drax and Mantis their own buddy cop movie. Just do it now. I'll pay for it. Just fucking do it.
And you are beautiful too. On the inside.
On the inside. like Drax, the ugliest motherfucker ever, just keeps fucking ugly shaming this fucking Mantis.
Just shitting on it.
It's so good. Okay. Performances. I'll name one. You name one. Chris Pratt. How was he? Good. Was he funny?
Yes.
Was he anything else?
No.
Really?
I mean, he's
I
hot.
think he had a couple other things.
Great.
He's really hot. I'm gonna fix his camera.
Zoe Saldana.
In the middle. Zoe Saldana is as good as she was in the first one.
She's very consistent.
Yeah, no, she is not.
Very consistent.
I went 2 over. Right there. That's where I was.
Karen Gillan was bad.
Karen Gillan did not show up at all. Let's skip. We didn't use her in the negatives. We can't talk about her now. Okay, so. In order to talk about Drax, I have to talk about everyone else really quick. So, Rocket had a good bonding moment with Yondu. Lots of bonding. And they kind of had a lot of character shit going on, right? Mm-hmm. Star-Lord had shit with his dad, played by Kurt Russell, who's as good as Kurt Russell usually is.
I thought he was...
he was as good as Kurt Russell usually is. He phones it in unless Quentin Tarantino's there.
I love Kurt Russell.
I do love Kurt Russell. Even when he phones it in, he's more charismatic than most motherfuckers. But anyways, but what I'm getting at, and then you got Star-Lord and Gamora, and you even have Gamora and Nebula. But everyone's pairing off. And since they all had really great character stuff, which I'll get to, character stuff going on, like, this is a character piece. This is a character study, and it didn't need to be, and I loved it. And I'm going to get back into that. But what's Drax going to do? Drax is going to own the fucking scene with the funniest Batista has ever been and just fucking nails it. Every time Drax is part of a scene, you forget he's there and then he just goes, BAM! And you're like, what? Laughter. He was fucking knocking some jokes out of the park. I think Batista showed up more than he's ever showed up before. Yeah. Like, comedy-wise. Like, I'm not saying, like, Dwayne Johnson level charisma, but holy crap.
Oh,
like,
I'd say he's bigger than
really?
that, yeah.
I mean, just charisma-wise. But, yeah, I think he just nailed it. You got something else, and then I'm going to talk about character study for a while.
Yondu's got his red mohawk.
Mm-hmm. Michael Rooker also kind of owned a lot. I think Michael Rooker was great. I think, honestly, Michael Rooker is one of those diamonds in the rough that no one ever knows who I'm talking about. It's like, dude, he's so good in a lot of stuff. And he plays...
I loved him in Mallrats.
Oh, I love him in Mallrats. He's
so funny.
Great in Mallrats. But what's so great about James Gunn has been putting him in his movies since the beginning. He's been in Sliver. He's been in Super. James Gunn loves him. And he's always, because of the way he looks... Like his Walking Dead character is always typecast as this serious grump. And he's like, dude, off stage, and I've seen this guy at Comic-Cons, he's like, dude, off stage, this is one of the funniest guys you've ever met. And that's why they wrote in Yondu. Yondu wasn't in the original script. They wrote in Yondu for Michael Rooker in the first one. And thank God they did. Because they're just like, let's give him just some of the really good jokes, but just let him be fucking weird. And he's so weird, even in the first one, but in this one, he's just so fucking wacky. And he's got some really good heartfelt moments. Oh, yeah. And he sold them. And even though the moments themselves were cheesy, he did fine. I'll talk about one thing really quick. So James Gunn has made some really, really, really good indie movies for a long time. Sorry, I'll fix your yawn in a second.
Okay.
Oh, actually, go ahead and yawn through this. This is going to get really boring. He's made some really good indie movies, and what I really liked about this movie, at least half of it, the first half, mostly, or the second act. Let's go with the second act. The second act of this really doesn't feel like a blockbuster at all. And fuck off. Doesn't feel like a blockbuster at all, and it really does feel like a character study. It really did break down, or at least attempt, which is still brave, attempted to break down what makes some of these characters tick. And you're not going to see that in the upcoming Justice League. You definitely didn't see that in Batman v Superman. And guess what? You didn't even see that in Avengers that much. Avengers was, we made it, let's party, boom. This was like, let's take a break and realize and figure out why Gamora acts this way, why these characters act this way. And even if it didn't pull it off 100%, I applaud James Gunn for fucking trying that. Of like, no, let's dive into these characters in the middle of this. Let's not make this movie about Thanos trying to take over the world. No, let's make it about family and what it means to be a fucking person. Like I'm not being as philosophical as I want to be right now. But I did think that was really cool. And that's a really big positive because it took balls. And good job, James Gunn. Love you. Did you feel that at all?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay, I was like, I'm talking about my ass, alright?
I mean, in my opinion, it got a little heavy with we're family. It was a little too Fast and Furious for me. But
family.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel was in it. We didn't talk Vin Diesel yet. Vin Diesel as Baby Groot is fucking awesome. I'm sorry. He finally did motion capture because he didn't do motion capture the first one.
I hope he really did all that dancing.
Oh man, not only the dancing, but just his like baby walk.
Yeah.
He just has this really. I want to see just a video of like a green screen tunnel and just Vin Diesel hopping like a little kid through it. That's what I really want to say. I am Groot.
That wasn't even in the movie.
No, it was.
No,
He didn't say I am Groot. He didn't run down the tunnel.
Yeah, I know. But in the trailer,
Groot. It was in the trailer.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I was looking forward to that part.
Do we have anything else?
Nah, let's just do our ratings. We want to keep this under.
Did you like it?
I gave it 7 out of 10 taser phases.
Oh yeah, taser
7 out
face.
of 10 taser faces.
Gave it higher than me.
7 out of 10.
We're on the third floor. Don't throw stuff on the ground. 6.5 weird people planets. Weirdo people planets. It's got a Fu Manchu. I don't know why I colored it in the goatee, but not the mustache. Anyways, 6.5. That's a solid 6.5. You're going to really like it. Is it as good as the first one? No. And the critics have been saying that, and people before this movie came out, because it came out tonight, people were like, well, is it getting mixed reviews? Not as good as the first one is not mixed reviews. That is, it's not the best Marvel movie. It's still fucking good. Still really good, and I really enjoy it, and you're going to love it. You might cry. You'll definitely laugh. And, I don't know, you pop a boner or two.
In terms of Marvel movies, what are two that you could rank this between if you're going to try to keep it narrow?
Definitely before because they strike out with sequels a lot. Like Thor 2 and Iron Man 2, I'm not saying those two are it, but those are like kind of widely known as the strikeouts. Although Captain America 2 is fucking fantastic. But I'm going to definitely put it above those, but maybe that's it. I think it's just kind of the better of the almost strikeouts.
Yeah.
So, around Ant-Man. I'll throw this around Ant-Man. I put it about right where Ant-Man is.
Yeah, I would definitely put it higher than Captain America 2 or Thor 2.
Captain America 2?
Yeah.
I put Winter Soldier like number 2 out of all.
Oh, really?
I love Winter Soldier. I think it's fucking fantastic. But whatever.
I'm not overly fond of any of the sequels, really.
Really? Captain America 2, I feel like...
I loved Iron Man 3, but more for the spectacle of it than anything.
I like because it was Shane Black's writing, and it was cool, and there was a lot of good stuff in there. But, okay, there you go. Tell us what you thought of this movie. This had insane pre-sales. It is trending super high. It's going to make a lot of money. We bought our tickets 3 weeks ago, and we barely got tickets. So you probably saw this already. So let us know where it ranks in your Marvel movies. Yeah. Comment. Yeah. Please, comment. We love
comments.
Give us
your top 5.
Click like. Yeah, give us your top 5. And is this in your top 5? Is it in your bottom 5? Then give us your bottom 5. Is there 10 of them by now? I think there's 10 of them by now.
Top 5, bottom 5. Top 5.
Yeah, there you go. Anything else you gotta say?
Just tickle them.
Okay, you keep the tickle up, and I'm gonna say bye!
Balls,
bye, boy!